They say the sea remembers every soul it takes, every scream, every prayer, every promise broken on its waves. For Elias Rowan, the sea was both his curse and his only home. He'd been keeper of the Halemore Lighthouse for 12 long years. 12 years since the storm came and took everything from him. It was the night his wife, Mara, vanished. The storm was the worst Halemore had ever seen. Waves tall as houses, wind sharp as glass. Elias ran the lighthouse lantern until the last wick burned out, praying ships would see the light. But at dawn, there was no ship, only wreckage, and Mara's shawl tangled in the rocks below. Since that night, he's kept the light burning, though no ship has passed in years. The villagers call him the Ghost Keeper. Some say he's gone mad, waiting for someone who'll never return. But Elias knows what he saw that night, a shadow in the storm, a voice calling his name, not from the sea, but from within the light itself. One night, on the storm's 13th anniversary, a knock echoed through the lighthouse door. When Elias opened it, a young woman stood there, soaked to the bone, coat torn, eyes wide. "Please," she gasped, "my ship ran aground. I'm the only one left." He pulled her in, wrapped her in a blanket, and lit the hearth. Her name was Clara, a researcher studying strange lights seen off the coast. "Blue ones," she said. "The villagers call them drowned stars, souls trapped beneath the sea." Elias froze, because that's exactly what he'd seen the night Mara vanished. That night, as the storm built again, the lighthouse lantern flickered on its own. Elias climbed the tower, Clara close behind. And when they reached the top, the great light was already burning. But it wasn't flame, it was blue. And inside it, Elias saw a face, Mara's face. He stepped forward, whispering, "Mara." Clara's voice shook. "What is this place, Elias?" The blue light pulsed, and the whisper came again. "Elias, come back to me." He turned toward Clara, eyes wide. "The sea took her, but never gave her back. I think she's still here." Lightning cracked, and Clara saw it. Shapes beneath the waves, glowing blue. Human shapes, hundreds of them. "Souls," Elias whispered. "They've been calling me all this time." Then the floor trembled. The sea roared, and the great lantern shattered. Light engulfed them both. When it cleared, Elias was gone. Only Clara remained, and the waves below were still glowing. She searched for days, no trace of him. The villagers said the sea took him, just like it took his wife. But Clara knew better. One night, she returned to the cliffside. The lighthouse stood silent, yet far out at sea, a faint blue shimmer pulsed beneath the waves. She waded into the water. The sea was warm. Voices whispered from below, "Help us! Free us!" Then one voice rose above them all. "Clara." Her heart stopped. It was Elias. "You shouldn't have come," he said. "It's not death down here, it's memory." She saw them, Elias, Mara, hundreds of faces, drifting, trapped in light. "Destroy the light," Elias said, "before it spreads again." Clara lit her lantern, red, then gold, then white, and dropped it into the sea. The ocean erupted in fire. The lighthouse split apart. Light and darkness tangled until the world went quiet. When dawn broke, the cliffs gleamed gold, the first sunlight in weeks. Fishermen found Clara on the shore, hands glowing faintly blue. When she woke, she couldn't remember her name, only the phrase she whispered over and over. "The sea remembers." Years later, travelers passing the coast say they see a new light where Halemore once stood. Not golden, not blue, but white. They say a woman stands at the top of that tower, watching the horizon. And if you listen closely through the wind, you can hear two voices whispering through the waves, one calling from the sea, the other answering from the shore. The light always finds its keeper.